Hello, this is Sahar Marcos. I'm Palestinian by origin. I'm from the Holy Land and I live in the UK. And today I will be sharing with you a very good and tasty gluten-free recipe. You will really like it because I'm sure you're going to like it. Can you please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel and share the channel as well and the recipe. Thank you. Okay, these are the ingredients that we need and I will be listing them as well in the recipe box. First, we need to start with the yeast mixture. Let's do it. So here I have my water, which is 100 ml of warm water, the yeast and the sugar and the honey. I will mix them really well and leave them to activate. Now let's start preparing the rest of the ingredients. So here I'm adding my flour. The flour I'm using is a strong bread flour, however it's gluten-free. Now, if you can't find any gluten-free, don't worry because we are using milk powder which is relatively high in protein. So when you buy your milk powder, make sure it's gluten-free and it's high in protein so that it will add a bit of protein, a bit of gluten to your flour. Now I'll be adding the liquids which we have prepared before with the yeast and mix it. As the quantity is a bit little and this bowl takes more quantity, like around a kilo and a half, so I need to make sure that everything is combined really well. So it's a good idea if you use a spatula to mix it really well. At the end we need to have like a smooth dough but sticky, and you need to let it work for at least 10 minutes to take out the gluten out, because in this way we used here the xanthan gum and the milk powder, which will make it act as if there is a gluten, but in fact there isn't any gluten. As you see now, my dough is ready. To make it easier for us to scoop it out, it's a good idea to use a bit of flour or olive oil, whatever suits you. I'm combining it all into a bowl and leave it to ferment for at least 45 minutes. The longer you ferment it, the better your dough will be. Don't worry, I know it's gluten-free, but still it will work really nice. And actually, you will be really surprised with the outcome of this process that we are doing together. So after 45 minutes, 1 hour, it should have doubled its size. Now I'm taking it out of the bowl and sprinkling some flour. Now, usually this recipe is good for a braided recipe. However, because this is gluten-free bread, it's quite difficult for me to handle it. So I decided to go like for bun slices, to cut my dough into small rolls, like a bowl size, like a bun, and combine them together. Now, look how I'm going to do it. So you roll it into a roll, a sausage roll, and then slice it. It depends on your, how long will yours take. Mine would take like around 6 or 7. So as you see, it took like 6, mine. And I'm gonna leave it covered, leave it to ferment. And after that, I will do the egg wash, which is going to give a nice glaze to my bread, and sprinkle that with a bit of roasted sesame. I left it again for 45 minutes, as you see. Now by then, 20 minutes before now, I heated the oven on 170. I always like to start my bread in low heat, and then when it's cooked, I'm sure that it's cooked from the inside, I turn the heat slightly higher. So as you see, I'm glazing it or brushing it with the egg wash, and my oven is extremely hot. So this is how it looked like after 20 minutes on 175 Celsius. And then I topped that to 200, and this was the outcome. I will slice it now and show you. Look how it looks like, how soft and how spongy. It's bouncy. It's really, really tasty. I have tried many gluten-free recipes. However, this one, which is similar to the challah bread, is the best one. I hope you like my recipe. Please hit the likes and subscribe. Thank you.